This is Video Store Clerks. All movies, all the time. Welcome to the...
It's Wednesday night. Welcome to the video store. We are your clerks.
This is Video Store Clerks. All movies, all the time. Welcome to the store.
What a trip, man. I just had deja vu. I don't know what happened there.
The video's fucking with us.
Yes, we're a little late tonight. Sorry about that. But tonight, gentlemen. Chuck, are you okay over there?
Yeah, it just seems like everybody wants to bug me right now. Jesus Christ. I swear. Everybody's just like, hey, let's get a hold of him. We know he's got to do things he does on Wednesdays.
Tell him to fuck off. It's 9 o'clock.
Was it a customer?
No.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Justin commented on our thread already. Justin is lurking nearby.
Oh, good. Well, welcome. Welcome to the store. We are your clerks. I'm Dave. I'm Jed.
I'm Chuck.
Andrew.
And tonight we got a theme stuck in our head. It's called movie soundtracks. Music from the movies. An outstanding topic we decided to go over today, thanks to Chuck Nasty, with the excellent suggestion. Let's talk music in movies. Gentlemen, I have a laundry list of favorite movie soundtracks, but why don't you guys go ahead? Since Chuck, it's your topic, why don't you start, sir?
Man, okay. When it comes down to soundtracks, there are 4 soundtracks that shaped my musical brain, I would have to say. And that was the Crow soundtrack,
Yes.
the Last Action Hero soundtrack, Judgment Night soundtrack, and Lost Highway soundtrack.
Oh,
Those are some of my favorites because the soundtracks. When a movie has a good soundtrack, good solid like track list, no matter if it's the score or the bands that are on it, it helps the movie. I've watched some movies that really aren't that great, or they're really slow, but the music in the background kind of pushes me to keep watching it.
It's almost like some movies, the music is a character in itself, like Tim Burton's Batman.
Yeah,
And the score itself becomes a character.
yeah.
Those are some of the best. But and like you said with Lost Highway, sometimes you can have a not so great movie, but an outstanding soundtrack. I think maybe even Batman and Robin might fall under.
Lost Highway. I think Lost Highway was a good movie.
I thought it was kind of boring.
You weren't paying attention.
Maybe. I just thought I couldn't get into it. Maybe I was in a mood that night. I don't know.
It's an acquired taste, and that movie.
It's like Twin Peaks-ish.
Well, I mean, it's made by the same guy, so
Oh, well,
it's a David Lynch film. It's chock full of craziness, and I mean, it's one of those movies that you could watch like literally 1,000 times, and every time you watch it, you discover something new in it. It's so fucking weird, but it's got some of the best fucking scenes in it, though. I swear, I love that fucking movie. But what are some soundtracks that you all like?
Okay,
Like,
this could be a weird mix. It's Escape from New York. You already took one of mine, so I got to think of something else. Pick of Destiny. No, my pick was going to be Last Action Hero, but you already said it, so I got to.
No, I love the fact I'm not the only one that says that.
It's one of my favorite movies.
I love
that
movie.
Arnold Braunschweig.
I'm going to go with
Bitty Baby Bunkers. Didn't know I was going to say that, did you?
the soundtrack to Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah. I can dig that.
It really made the movie, because at some points I'm just like, God, this movie's still on.
And some soundtracks are like the perfect marriage between the music and the movie. Like Transformers the movie. That was back in the 80s with the metal hair bands. and
Oh
all
yeah,
that. It was like the perfect match.
Right.
yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Kind of like Peacemaker is for DC.
Yeah. There's a lot of rock in it.
Now, Chad got a mixing board, so you might have to bear with me tonight because I'm probably going to push buttons like this.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg!
Yeah, well, we get hit with a copyright claim, even though that was on the mixing board. I didn't put that on. I swear I didn't.
I think it's okay. I mean, I don't think. I would say I don't think any of us are making any money off this podcast, so I don't think it really matters right now.
We
don't
need
get
all
paid for
this-
this. We don't get paid from the video store. We just get fucked. We just get fucked over everywhere we go. Oh, I hate these
This is why we have each other.
Gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Mwah.
But one of the best soundtracks, of course, everyone knows is Lost Boys because Cry Little Sister.
And
I mean, one song.
They have other songs. That's the only song I can remember.
I still believe
Exactly.
Though.
What other songs on that soundtrack stick out for you to say it's one of the best soundtracks?
Lost
Now, one of the best singles for a soundtrack, I'll believe that.
Okay.
Songs on the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. Lost
Yeah,
in the
that's what I'm saying.
shadows. Stay in the night. Lost in the
You know
shadows.
that song they're playing whenever they're racing down the fucking beach trying to get to the point.
I like music,
Yeah.
but I have no music talent.
It's okay.
I like
You
your
got ears.
acapella. And of course, Pick a Destiny. Grunge tried to kill the metal, but it was
I always end up buying
stricken to the ground.
Has to do with Quentin Tarantino because all his soundtracks are fucking amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Like,
He mixes it up pretty good.
yeah, he's fucking a genius. He says he writes scenes to the song like as he's listening to them.
I can totally believe that. Especially friggin' especially in Glorious Bastards. I'm like, he had to have thought about this stuff way before he did the music.
Right.
Oh,
like,
100%, yeah.
Pulp Fiction and just all of them fucking movies are great.
Fucking
Yeah.
fucking love that movie.
Have it.
Go ahead. What?
Huh?
what?
Go push the button.
Those boards don't work on water.
I know we don't talk about them much, but like arguments aside, a lot of the Marvel movies, the soundtracks really make the movie.
The Avengers theme.
Yeah, exactly. Da da. Something.
I mean, the Beavis and Butthead soundtrack.
Oh my god, Chan.
They're fun, aren't they?
They are fun.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
big.
Beavis and Butthead. I forgot about Beavis and Butthead.
But I
Oh,
know
yeah.
people don't like the DC movies, but some of the music on them have been pretty good.
Well, Hans Zimmer did the Nolan-
Man
Nolan-
of Steel, or as I like to call it,
Well, because
the man
the
that
John
murdered
Williams score.
everybody.
Yeah, because the John Williams score, to come away from that, because they decided they were going to use that, they were going to do their own thing. It made for a different movie, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what's
John
great.
Williams is a lot more upbeat and hopeful, and Hans Zimmer darkness eyes, which
And-
worked for Man of Steel because, well, everyone dies.
And don't and don't forget Jaws, because as soon as you hear "Dan-it," you know that fucking shark's coming. That's all you got to hear too. "Dan-it." Like the easiest thing in the world to play. I could play that. "Dan-it."
Well, yes, that
See,
was
but when you do that, I want to go da 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 da.
Big fan there. Oh my god, yes!
Exit stage right
Oh,
even.
yeah.
We didn't rehearse that at all.
That one right-
Inspector
that right
Clouseau.
there, Daddy-O.
That was perfect.
But no, seriously, John Williams, when you mention him, he's one of the most iconic people because whenever you hear dun 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 dun, like you think of like, oh no, where are they coming from?
Well, he's done like so many iconic fucking movies, like
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, right? Like he did that
And
shit.
and
I'm
not
pretty sure,
so
yeah.
iconic movies.
Yeah, like nobody else has that list of movies on their resume. He did Star Wars, Jaws, Indiana Jones.
Third
Did
Close
he?
Encounters of the Third
Home Alone?
Kind.
The theme of Night Court or some shit.
Oh, Night Court.
The theme of Night Court, really?
I don't know.
He just made that up.
The theme to Night Court.
They talk about some shit. What the fuck did they say in the Family Guy
The
Star Wars?
theme to Night Court featuring John Williams. Dun 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 dun.
Fact check that.
Night Court.
One man, 1,000 soundtracks.
He's done it all. And like pretty much any like soundtrack though in the '80s from like a bigger movie was like they were fucking on point. Like Footloose, fucking Dirty Dancing,
Well, let's
Yes.
not
like
forget.
Last Dragon,
Oh yeah, and
Yes.
Nightmare on Elm Street 3,
right?
Dream Warriors.
Yeah.
My favorite songs.
Fucking Dawkins. Love that movie, but God, Dawkins.
Oh, what?
George Lynch, amazing guitar player.
He
Don
is.
Dawkins, big old dickhead.
I mean, he is. I met him before. He's a dick.
Oh, his hair is horrible. I don't understand.
Well, not only that, but he acts like he's the shit. And I'm like, no, you're not. That's why no one listens to fucking Dawkins. Sorry.
No, because he kind of looks like the mom from Nightmare on Elm Street part. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. In Friday the 13th part 7, he looks like the mom from that. That's terrible. Fucking terrible.
I mean, he deserves that. He's kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But George Lynch actually continues to be a decent human being and will
As
mention
far as we know.
and call out his contemporaries.
Yeah.
Oh no, he'll call out people that are acting like dicks. I think that's the reason why him and Dawkins really aren't doing anything together.
That's actually
Dawkins or
exactly what it
Dawkins?
is.
No.
Dawkins.
Dawkins. I never knew how to pronounce it.
Fucking dumb.
Yeah,
Dawkins.
Dawkins.
I know it's Don Dawkins' last name, but Dawkins to me just sounds like a weird name for like some sexual thing.
Yeah, that was what I always said about that band.
Get her in the
It's name of
Dawkins.
band. If
Like,
would've
man, we
changed
caught Andrew out back Dawkins. Like, that just sounds dirty.
Get into
You
the
got that new
Dawkins.
Dawkins?
What are you talking about?
to me, it sounds like a disease. It's like, Dave, how you doing? I'm not doing so good. I think I got a Dawkins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could go either way.
This is
Maybe
the
that's the weird. That's the name. That's the definition of what the sexual term for Dawkins is. Someone who just constantly gets STDs.
That'd be terrible.
Don't mess with
I
that.
mean-
She's got the Dawkins. That hoe got the Dawkins.
That buy 10 get one free stamp card at the clinic. You got problems.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Now
I'm okay.
Andrew's gonna start going through the delirious part of COVID right now on the air. I went through that shit. If you go through it on the air, it's just gonna be more interesting.
I'm not hilarious. I'm just laughing.
Have you seen the trolls on your bed yet? They'll be there.
Oh my God! Shut up. Why do I sound all high pitched? Oh God!
Because you're so happy.
Let the air come in. Release the evil. Oh yeah, we forgot to mention Little Nicky. That soundtrack is amazing. The
That is a
movie,
good soundtrack.
it's debatable.
That one.
Hi, Little
I like
Nicky's
the movie.
funny.
The movie is dumb as fuck.
Oh yeah, of course. It's Adam Sandler, but
I just want to know what they did to trick Harvey Keitel into appearing in that movie.
the
man's
man
an
likes
A-lister.
money.
Awesome.
I know, but the man's an A-lister. It's like, so, do you want to play a ridiculous role where you play Lucifer? Sure, why not?
I mean, the movie has Lucifer directing like them to shove pineapples up Hitler's ass, and that to me is some of the funniest shit of that movie.
Because it's just the entire gag of that movie is just to fuck with people.
Stupid, it's funny. Ozzy's in it,
Ozzy is the what is it? The harbinger of good, which is hysterical.
Yeah.
Like Ozzy wouldn't be the harbinger of good. But I think that's why he thought it would be funny to be like the opposite of what he normally is. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Social comments display here. Click on them to showcase on the screen. Oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to read that. Oops.
What?
What?
Well, I wonder why we weren't getting any
It's
comments.
like, did I say that shit out loud?
I don't know what's going on, man.
Are you sure you're not sick?
Oh, I know I'm not sick.
In the head.
I just actually watched Brain Scan.
Oh, Brain Scan's got a good soundtrack too.
Yeah.
That's a damn good one. I love that movie.
He throws in some Primus and starts dancing and shit. That shit's great.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
great.
I'm surprised. Uh-oh.
That's.
That was me.
I was gonna say that is.
Okay. I was like,
There
we're
we
being
go.
invaded already.
Live now. Comment away.
I'm surprised that Chuck hasn't figured out there's a horror movie with a Slayer song in it yet.
I mean, there's a few of them, but
Like what?
I
I
don't
can't
know right
really
now.
remember any. I'm surprised.
I don't know.
I've
I
never
know
watched
I
the
know-
movie, but I always wanted to. It's a movie based off of Chemical Wedding, which is based off of an Iron Maiden movie, and it's starring like Bruce Dickinson. Bruce Dickinson has his solo album, and it's based off of that. And there's music from Bruce Dickinson, and he also has a movie with Anton LaVey, where he stars in the movie. I'm like, is he a good actor? I'm curious. I
No.
need to see this
No,
movie.
no. No. You're thinking of Crowley. He didn't do a movie with Anton LaVey.
Crowley? Okay.
Yeah, he made a movie about Crowley.
And
Crowley.
I heard it
Yeah, it
was
wasn't Anton LaVey. He was dead a long time before that movie came out.
okay. I heard it was interesting.
I'm liking the sound.
Okay, Skeleton, jeez.
I'm waiting for the. Where's the cricket one?
Yeah, where's the
That's what I'm saying. We need to get like a way to like adjust different
You're
sound.
gonna find it when I start talking.
I don't know what's going on.
But no, since I'm not
That wasn't
at
it.
work and in quarantine, you guys should suggest some movies I should watch when I'm not doing fucking anything.
I got an idea. Get Shutter.
Yeah, Andrew should definitely get Shutter.
Only
You'll
$7
have time to catch up.
sponsor.
Sponsored by Shudder.
They just put a lot of their shit on there. It's dope.
Well, I'll tell you what actually like spawned the whole idea about talking about music and movies is that Metal Lords on Netflix.
That was dope.
Yeah,
I
how was
like
that?
It's good.
So compared to Studio 666, which one was better?
They're two different movies. One of them's a horror comedy. The other one's not.
Because Tom Morello is actually behind Metal Lords for people that didn't know.
Yeah, he's in it too.
Really?
A lot of people.
Yeah. There's a pretty cool scene that I won't ruin that has like 4 or 5 really bad. Like I was completely like a kid. I was like, yeah, man.
That's what I said. I was like, oh, shit.
There's also awesome cameos. Sweet. Let me
Yeah.
guess. It's Henry Rollins in it?
No.
No, that'd be dope though.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, I won't give it away.
Okay.
But
Thrashing them drums by the end of that movie though. He put it.
Huh?
So that kid was thrashing drums.
yeah, dude, like it's this thing. At first I was watching it and right off the gate, Hunter, the metalhead dude, I couldn't stand him.
Either. He was a little bitch.
He was a bit much. I've known people like that. Back when I was in high school, that made it very difficult to like do anything musically with them.
Right.
And there is a part of the movie that makes me crack up more than it probably should. And I won't ruin anything, but let's just say somebody's dressed up in black metal, face,
Blackface,
not blackface, no, and gold corpse paint.
corpse paint. There we go.
I keep hearing myself with an echo. No, I don't. Okay, now it's gone. Good.
Yeah, corpse paint, and then what
Uh,
else?
And he gets kicked. He gets hit in the nuts and falls over, and it's fucking hilarious. Like the movie, there's a lot of truth to this movie too. If anybody was in bands when they were in
Ooh,
high school,
Okay, I
Like-
like that. Then.
but I tell you, they have a pretty badass band by the end of it, though, don't they?
Yeah.
Like it's pretty. It's a good one. It's pretty cool, and it's pretty
So
fast paced too.
Is it like because it's starting to sound like School of Rock, only not with Jack Black?
No, it's about kids that want to start a band, and then they find
like,
there's problems and shit.
That summer '84. No, I guess you don't have Shudder. But anyway,
It's a good one.
it's
No,
kind
I've
of
heard
like
of Summer of
like a
84.
Stranger Things type feel, like shit that takes place long ago, but
Okay.
like shit that you kind of like grew up and remember.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of like
Uh,
that, like that summer '84 movie.
I'll definitely watch that, and then
shit
I'll
like
get really sad and watch the Dark Tower.
Yeah.
Sorry, the Dark Crystal like TV series. I heard that was sad, but good.
Justin says, "How can you talk soundtracks and miss Suspiria? Goblin is the best." I was getting to that, but we hadn't gotten really to scores that much yet. What's up, Shady? What movie are we talking? We're talking soundtracks,
Yes.
pretty much, and we've mentioned quite a few.
The music
I
that
haven't watched
makes the
Suspiria.
movies. That's what we're doing tonight in the video store.
And I haven't
Thank you for
I
listening.
haven't watched Suspiria, so yeah.
Suspiria's good, not the new one, the original one. It's
Hey, I
it's
like
fucking
Radiohead.
cool. Huh?
I said the guy behind Radiohead and like a bunch of other side projects does the music for the new Suspiria.
Oh,
Tom Lewis?
Every time I keep thinking about what Suspiria is, I keep thinking of Suburbia.
Suburbia.
Oh my god, I fucking love Suburbia. Suburbia.
Which one though? Which one?
Oh no, not Suburbia. I'm thinking of the Burbs. My fault.
Well, The Burbs is a good one too.
Yeah.
That's one of
But
my favorites.
Suburbia. You talking about with like the guy who gets drunk like in his van, and dude goes back into town because he made it like he's like a singer songwriter dude and shit. Or are you talking about the other one?
There's another one.
There's two Suburbias, and one of them is about like a bunch of punks who they got a buddy that pretty much went off to be a rich rock star, and he comes back being kind of a prick. That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, not many people know about that movie. I can't. No one ever knows about it. So
That's
I'm
super
glad.
hot chick in that movie.
Yeah, yeah, that's a damn good movie. I've got it on VHS.
Yes, The Burbs is amazing. We were just watching Men at Work before we came on here. Work it,
Man, I haven't watched that in
work
years.
it, work it.
That's a
Can't get
good
that
one.
fucking song stuck out of my head.
Let's see.
And Natural Born Killers was a good
Oh,
one.
Natural Born Killer.
Natural Born, Natural Born Killers is a great
Oh,
soundtrack.
yeah, I need glasses too.
I thought that said HBK.
HBK.
Heartbreak Kid.
It's Dave's life soundtrack.
Right. That sweet chin music, baby. Andrew
No,
does it to everybody he meets. He just walks over, cock, gets him. But no, Natural Born Killers is a damn good soundtrack for many reasons, and one of the main reasons is because Trent Reznor is the one that like produced the fucking thing.
And
And
they
it's
have
got
a lot
some of the
sound
coolest-
bites from the movie
really? Huh.
Yeah,
soundtrack. So whenever
I
you
didn't
pop
know
the
that.
soundtrack in, it's almost like you're watching the movie, which was interesting.
I always
there's
liked
some damn good ones.
it.
I didn't
Yeah.
know he did the soundtrack. Makes sense.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Pulp Fiction was like that too.
Fear
the
and Loathing
soundtrack.
was like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's one that you wouldn't think about. Man on Fire has an amazing soundtrack. Also,
Denzel
led by
Washington
Trent
movie?
Reznor.
The Denzel Washington movie?
Yeah,
Trent Reznor did the soundtrack?
Check that out.
parts of it. Yeah.
I did not know this.
You just
Well, this is when he was like putting out stuff from the Fragile, when the Fragile was still out, and it wasn't like anything when he was sober.
Michael Douglas. Did anybody say anything about Michael Douglas?
No.
What are you
Trent
talking about, Danny?
Reznor.
Michael Douglas.
Oh wait, are you thinking? Are you?
What? What? You know, Trent Reznor and Michael Douglas, they look the same.
No, I feel like you might have thought that Man on Fire was, falling down. Okay, I was right
Yeah,
about that.
that's what I was
okay.
thinking of
Yeah.
too, at first.
And that's a damn good movie.
Or that one fucking Wesley Snipes movie. Or I mean, no, that
Oh,
wasn't Wesley
Purple
Snipes.
Rain.
Hey, Purple Rain had that's an amazing soundtrack.
Well, yeah, it's Prince.
Oh yeah, look at that shit. Yeah,
Pancakes, bitches.
you can't really go wrong with the Prince album, especially that soundtrack.
I almost watched
So,
that shit yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually did. It was on HBO Max.
Yeah, that's where I'm
I was
watching.
jamming out to some of the soundtrack yesterday, actually, while I was rearranging my studio back here.
Soundtrack's so good.
Prince was just
Repo
dope.
Man.
Even like the
I
Batman soundtrack.
Wait, you
Yeah,
mean
it's like
Repo Man or just Repo, Justin, JB? Because there's Repo the opera one, and then there's Repo Man that had.
Well, I have a feeling that Justin would hate the Genetic Opera soundtrack, so I'm just going to go with the Repo Man movie.
I'm gonna say he probably likes the Repo opera movie. Actually,
Really?
yeah.
know.
It's a weird one. I mean, the guy's favorite movie is Cannibal Holocaust. So Repo Man with Emilio Estevez. Okay,
I thought so. I'm sure Repo. All right.
he likes both though. So
I just feel like I wasn't sure if like Repo the Genetic Opera was like below things.
below things.
Well, a lot of people in the theater community kind of like bash the movie, and I'm just like, have you seen some musicals now? Not all of your musicals are good.
There's maybe 5 musicals I can stand. I mean, that's another thing. Talking music and movies.
Wow, really? Iggy Pop and Black Flag? I need to check this movie out.
Actually,
I
that
haven't seen it forever.
the Freddy's Dead soundtrack was actually really good too. That Iggy Pop song I told you.
Yeah, that was a good one. Not to mention that what was Goo Goo Dolls had the song on there. Yeah, that was back when they actually had some good shit.
Yeah, that was like
Believe it or not. Believe it or not.
1990.
I remember their first album was actually really good. And then
Their
they went
first
all
album,
poppy.
when they first came out, their first album was on Metal Blade Records.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Goo Goo Dolls early stuff, you're just like, we're the Goo Goo Dolls too.
No, not really.
Dizzy
It
and the
was
Girl.
they really didn't change their sound at all. It's because Metal Blade at first started out as just a record label. They didn't really have just metal. Like it was like Metal Blade. Like we'll just put out your shit and end up being like a metal thing because they didn't really change their sound at all. They never started guttural at all. I don't know where you heard that. That's ridiculous.
This is also an educational show. We
Well,
learned
no, like I never thought that Metal Blade just started out as just a regular record label. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all very fun.
fine.
Oh my god, I love the Pixies, but I'm really fucking tired of seeing that goddamn song being fucking covered in every goddamn movie.
It is
Sorry.
true.
a lot.
But that is a good one.
Over
I didn't like that
fucking
movie. But that is a good one.
No, I know, but seriously, how many movies cover "Where's My Mind"? Let's see.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty
Fucking
overcovered.
Yeah, it is
I
over.
heard it covered a
fucking
lot
covered.
like recently. Like the last couple years, it seems like it's been covered like 100 times.
Yes, thank you. It's just
Also, like that fucking,
Justin said, "Listen to the cover before you talk shit."
no. The Pixies literally have more songs than just one fucking song.
They
God damn
do, but if somebody does a good cover of the song, you can't really get shitty about it.
it.
It's a good one. It's a good one. You should go check it out. You might like it. You never know. I mean, you might actually really dig it. You never know.
And you might
I
be
turned
like,
Vince
thank
Vaughn there for a
you
second.
for telling me about this, Chuck. Thank you for. See,
It's
it might
kind
go
of
that
like
way.
look like
It might go
you're
that way.
waiting to watch a remake, so you're sketched out to begin with, and then once it's over, you're like,
Okay, well if I'm then that's good.
It's like I was sketched out whenever I fucking heard the remake for "Cry Little Sister" by Aiden, and I was just like, then it kind of grew on me.
Well, Cry
Yeah.
Little Sister by freaking Corey Feldman is pretty fucking awesome. Just
Yeah,
saying.
he definitely is.
It's like
I
the
was-
only thing that he did that's actually not that bad.
his weird ass Angel Band is just like something to be desired if you're not
Actually,
into
went on
that.
a Corey
movie.
Feldman kick last night and watched that and the fucking Ascension Millennium video and a few other songs he did.
That song will get stuck in your head for days.
Wait! Ascension Millennium. I need to check this out then.
Oh,
I didn't
God,
know he-
go do it.
Like, take a break. Like, come back and let us know. Like, I'm serious. Like, it's
I'll do that
that.
later. I'll do that later.
It's funny. It even has
So-
fucking Sean Astin in it. They do like a little fucking Goonies holler.
So did they have an actual album or is it just a bunch of songs they did?
I don't know.
I have no idea, but it's fucking the
Okay,
greatest video ever.
need to Google this now.
Cry, little sister.
Thou shalt not fall. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god! Shut up.
Love it. Manson's version of that song actually was pretty good. It only took him like fucking 20 years to cover it. I mean, like I've been saying from the beginning,
you would
Manson
think
should
that
cover
he
Cry
literally
Little
would have
Sister.
covered. Yeah, you think he would cover that song when he was with the Spooky Kids?
Who has a box set?
Yeah.
Corey Feldman does.
Yeah,
Really? He does? Of what?
I think
One
that's what
song?
he's talking about.
Of what? Music or a movie?
Of one song?
How does he have a box set? I've heard one song. Well, two.
Yeah, Corey Feldman. Okay,
I've
yeah,
heard
I
one
Talking
song.
about.
I would say Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman probably has a long list of songs recorded. I would say so.
He's only 50? God, I thought he was older.
Phantasm had a pretty cool soundtrack too.
Oh, hell
That's
yeah.
that's more of a score, more than a soundtrack.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
but
the scores
yeah,
are badass though.
Yeah,
Like,
all John Copper.
I mean, yeah.
like I
Well,
have
yeah.
yeah. soundtrack.
I'm terrified. There's so many Lost Boys like sequels. There shouldn't be any more than just the one movie.
Yeah, go watch them.
Yeah.
Go watch them and get back to me
He's
on
in
that.
more movies than I thought he was. Wow.
You need to go
Who,
watch
Feld?
that video.
Yeah.
Go watch. Pull that shit up. No, we'll get fucking taken down. God knows.
Corey Feldman will come after us with his lawyers.
Dressed like Michael Jackson.
I mean, he's dead now, so.
I had a who? Oh, Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Actually,
he's dead.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I think he's still.
Oh
alive.
my god.
I think he's still alive. I mean, there's a video of him getting out of his own fucking his own coroner van. Okay, believe me, the guy's still alive.
Sure.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
He's living
His
Yeah.
whole life, he's just terrorized like by people.
And Andy
Let's get
Kaufman.
the fuck out.
Yes.
They're all still alive. Nobody actually dies. They're still
Nope.
alive.
Sure. Kurt
Uh-oh.
Cobain, you can find him in the Batman movie.
We have a customer. Customers in the store. Mastermind.
Yo,
Howdy,
yo, yo,
howdy.
can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Clear
Yo, 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 what's up, my
Welcome to the
brothers?
store.
What's
You're
up?
our first official guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit. We're moving up in the world.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
you don't think our show sucks that much.
So let
This
me
is
ask you.
Mastermind, the ridiculously talented, probably the hardest working man on the internet. He has like 10,000 shows. Check out his Facebook page, Instagram, and YouTube channel.
Appreciate you, my brother.
10,000.
Appreciate you.
So
yeah.
you
So
don't
let
sleep?
me ask you something. Sometimes let me ask you something. Is it an actual video store?
Yes.
Where
I
we're
get
on
asked that
a
all the
weird
time.
store.
in Washington.
Kind of like Blockbuster almost.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
well,
nobody,
come
we
on,
never get
better.
any customers. We were bored, so we decided to do a podcast, and here we are.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, I think it's actually pretty dope. We actually need another Blockbuster around or some type of actual video store. I'm a
Well-
digital person, but you know, we need some
have-
physical too.
I miss those days. Yeah.
There's no more Red Boxes
yeah.
around either.
Okay, so
Redbox-
Corey Feldman has multiple albums out. Wow.
Now I heard y'all mention Pink Panther earlier. I like Pink Panther.
Yeah.
I was actually singing that theme song right before I came on.
We haven't.
Yeah. Hit that thing, DJ.
It's a classic thing, man. It's a classic.
There you go.
Cool, Daddy, cool.
Hey, you remember the Pink Panther game?
Mm-mm. There was a
Very.
They
game.
had
I think.
they had an actual Pink Panther game on Super
Oh,
Nintendo.
did we?
I think we had it. I think we played it.
It
with
was a hard
Actually, I think
game.
y'all, yeah, I think I seen y'all playing it before.
I must have blocked that
Classic.
I don't know how I remember that shit because you know how bad my fucking memory is.
out.
Okay, yeah. Apparently, the new box set Love Left 2.0 celebrates the early years of his music career,
Dude, you need to go watch
1986 to 94.
When's it come out though?
94.
It comes out. Oh, it's only limited to 500 copies in physical formats, and it's only being able to be ordered by CoreyFeldman.net. That's fucking brilliant.
Well, that's because people got to steal his shit, didn't they?
He can't even sell it in stores. He's like, I'm just gonna put it on my website.
Well, he needs a better thing to go along with it, because like Gene Simmons, like they put out the Kiss safe, okay, and for like $5,000 or whatever it is, or some shit, or maybe it's more than that. Like he would actually fly to your house with security and everything and deliver this safe, this Kiss safe, to you at your doorstep.
That's fucking.
Oh,
The guy
shit.
was a marketing genius. I will say that about him.
He will put
True.
Kiss's name on anything,
Yep.
any
Condom.
fucking thing.
I was never a Kiss fan.
Me neither, but I'll say like he knew how to market.
Coffins,
Oh, shit.
underwear.
Hey, Dimebag Darrell's buried in the Kiss coffin that was
I know.
donated, and so was Vinnie Paul.
Everyone knows that, though. That's common knowledge, or at least it should be.
I'm
Well,
not saying
you
they
know.
can't do that. I just don't like Kiss.
Nothing at all. No Kiss at all.
I like Thunder Gun. That's about it.
But you don't like
Love
God
Gun.
of Thunder.
Yeah, Love Gun.
Thunder Gun.
Love Gun's a good album. Destroyer's a good album. Dress to Kill is a good album. Psycho Circus is even a good album.
It looked dope.
You need
I seen
to.
Dress to Kill.
Up and shit. And then like my mom and them had records whenever I was growing up, and then I threw in another Kiss album. Then I heard Beth, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
We won't talk about Beth. We won't talk about Beth.
Now I heard one of y'all mention a single.
Beth, I hear you calling. Like, why the fuck did you think it was a good idea to let him sing? Like, I mean, it was bad enough that they all got their own fucking albums.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
but we already heard his. We
Paul
didn't need
Stanley.
him singing more. And then he did it
But
again
I'm
on Psycho Circus.
But unpopular opinion or not, I think Paul Stanley was the best singer out of all of them.
What's his name? Paul Singer.
Paul Stanley.
Paul Stanley.
Oh,
Now, I'll tell you what, that guy has
He
some
still
pipes
has a
on him.
career.
Yeah, he has some pipes on him. If you watch the MTV Unplugged during the song "I Still Love You," he hits this high note for like 3 minutes, man, or some shit, and it's just like fucking crazy. He just starts stomping his foot around and shit because he doesn't want to stop. It's like, fuck.
Like,
It's
he
like
can't
crazy.
sing like that anymore, but he can still sing better than anything that they're doing now.
But the thing is, I always preferred Gene's vocals just because I like that more deeper, you know.
Janie says,
Domino. Domino. Domino.
They were in the Detroit
Oh,
Rock City.
yeah.
That was a dope movie.
Oh, they were also on Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey soundtrack.
No, they were.
So was Promise.
Speaking of music movies, no one's mentioned Crossroads.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was Steve
Now, you
Vai.
talking about like soundtracks to movies, or you just talking about just music in general?
Pretty much music in general
Yeah,
at this
music in
point,
general
like
for the movie.
in movies. In movies, yeah.
But no, Crossroads had that amazing collaboration with like Steve Vai and then whoever was playing the guitar for like
Ralph
the
Macchio.
kid from- yeah,
Yeah.
because Ralph Macchio was not playing that.
Now I'm gonna tell you who got some dope ass music. Y'all may be sleeping on anime. Anime shows got some amazing ass music.
Oh no, it does.
Like,
Yeah.
Like Attack on Titan. Why does Attack on Titan? Why do their theme songs have to be so badass?
Man, anime got some of the best music, man. And I
Or
heard somebody
Bleach.
mention earlier. What's the name you said?
I said, or Bleach's 100 different anime openings.
Oh yeah, true. Sometimes they kind of throw you off when they have so many of them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, why you got so many nice hits?
Why is a season
This
and
is
a half?
interesting. We are in the present. We have 3 genres of music on the show tonight. So this is interesting. We got metal, we got electronic, and we got hip hop. So
I mean,
a lot of different perspectives here.
I mean, they all kind of go together. I mean, there's a lot of mixing in those things.
They definitely do. Like hip hop is literally the birth of a lot of different genres.
True.
I think that if the 3 of you work together, you could get some crazy, like some really good shit.
I mean, I'm always down.
Are you just trying to get me to collaborate? You're just trying to have as many people collaborating.
I wasn't trying to at first, but then when I saw it, I was like,
So
We
totally
got
off
something, yeah.
topic. I just gonna throw this out here. My mom has tried to call me like 4 times now, and I've just got a weather alert. My mom's texted me too. Apparently, I've got a really bad weather storm coming like in my area, so there's a good possibility that I might get cut off at some point, and just hope it's just that's the worst of it.
But did you die?
Not yet.
like a tornado type thing. Like what are they?
Yeah,
called?
like there's like earlier, like it was the wind was picking up and shit. So
What part of town? What part of state you stay in? Where you at? What location?
I'm in good old KY,
KY.
Kentucky.
Well, you're down south too, aren't you? You're from Alabama, aren't you?
Yeah, down south.
Share the cake.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the windstorms ain't no joke, man. Like the weather down here's been crazy, man. Like
Yeah, I'm in the good Baltimore.
Yeah.
The 410.
No, I mean I'm just glad it ain't snow and shit, which apparently Shaney's been pounded lately. Yeah, that shit gets fucking creepy, man, because the sky gets all like Armageddonish. And everything starts flying around at you. Like I can't keep my fucking trash in my yard. I've got other people's trash in my yard.
I hate that shit. And you have to go out to the yard and scoop the trash up.
I shit you not. For about 8 months, okay, there was a trash bag on the side of my yard that was not mine, and I fucking did not pick it up. It was sticking in my like my grass, and finally I eventually picked it up. But 8 months I wouldn't even go near it because I was so like anal about it. I was like, it's not my trash. I think somebody needs to come by and just pick this shit up.
Okay, so since we have our first guest, what's your pick for music and movies?
Oh man, I don't, at the moment I can't really think of too much because I don't watch too many movies. I kind of been slipping on movies, man.
That's okay. You can say anything current, anything old school,
soundtracks.
That's why I mentioned anime because I've been on a lot of anime. So I will say Black Panther. Black Panther has some really dope music. A recent y'all had said something else on the show. I was like, that's one of my favorites too. Can't think of the name of it at the moment. But a lot of like adventure movies also have like some really like, you know what I'm saying, some really dope music too. And tell you somebody else got some like dope music. Like those little romantic movies. I don't really like romantic movies, but you know what I'm saying, if you just in those mushy modes and you just, you know what I'm saying, fire you up one, you get to sit back and listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Should be pretty dope because you get to hear all of the instruments and shit into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a what's those guys that like to direct the music and shit?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I like to listen to a lot of the instruments and shit in the music. So in movies, you know what I'm saying, I'm listening for all of that shit. The drums, the pianos, the fucking percussions, this, that. I sit there like Link doing that shit to my damn self. So, you know.
It depends. It depends on my mood. But I think we all collectively agreed that Armageddon is one movie that we don't like.
Fuck Armageddon.
Oh, that fucking song. I hate that song. I hate
I hate Aerosmith.
It's literally, and it's full circle because we mentioned that in our very first episode. Boom.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, was it first or second episode? Yeah, fuck that movie.
Episode. No,
fuck that band.
Fuck.
Fuck that band. And that song got played all the time.
It really
it was so bad.
I think I hated that song more than the Titanic song because at least the Titanic song didn't come on all the time.
Man, that shit was on replay.
We played a show on Saturday.
Uh oh. We played a show on Saturday, and then
Oh, the
Twisters.
windstorm got him. Oh, he twisted back.
He's back.
My back?
You back?
You're back.
Okay.
You're alive.
Yeah, for right now. Shit's getting crazy here, guys. It's getting fucking crazy here. The frog people are after me.
They're using their ray gun to control the weather.
Yeah,
Hey,
but-
that's a real thing. Then.
But the other night when we were playing a show, like when we were taking a second after one of our songs, I started singing the Titanic song, and
oh my God.
it was funny because everybody liked it. All 6 people. It was a great show.
Well,
It was a fun show, but there could have been more people.
Man,
I saw
me ask y'all a
Dragon
question,
Force.
man. Let me ask y'all quick. So you mentioned the Titanic. You remember in the Titanic where they was in the fucking, they hit the fucking iceberg. Can I curse on here? Of course we can curse on here.
Yeah.
Okay. So he hit the fucking iceberg, and I don't know, I ain't too good with names, but she left him on the fucking, they was floating on the little ice.
Exactly.
My boy Jack was in the fucking ice.
Fuck
Bruh.
her.
Bruh.
It's not a romantic movie. It's a fucking horror
You let my
movie.
boy die.
I did not realize back
You
when
both
that
could've
movie
got on
came
the ice.
out. When that movie came out, I would have never thought in a million years that years later that people would hate her so much for that fucking scene. It's fucking hilarious that people actually.
finally
'Cause she is a
start to realize,
bitch.
oh wait, that wasn't romantic. She fucking left them on the goddamn
seen
ice.
Man, she must ain't never heard of body temperatures, body heat. You
Well,
could
I
have
mean, they could have fucked on that door, okay? They could have kept themselves warm,
Look,
fucked on that
He could
door.
have laid on his back, and she could have just climbed on top of him. They could have just balled up or something. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
think they could at least cuddle because I don't know. And I don't know if you've ever been in Antarctic fucking waters and try to fuck. It's really hard to have your dick get that way
Hey,
when
shit, at
you're
least you're
slowly
warm.
dying. Like I don't know, but yeah, they could. There's so many things they could have. No, that was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
I'll just die for you, and the death of every good man. There's usually a woman behind it.
Now, wait. Now you said music
Oh my
on movies. We cannot
Our-
skip over
Our podcast
that nice
is not
ass
sharing
band.
the views of
that
one
nice
person
ass
on the
band that was
show.
on that boat. Now you can't skip over that.
What,
When they
what
was
was it?
playing, when the boat was fucking sinking.
Oh
The
yeah,
music, how they came just broke out. That shit was dope. Like, how many people you know can fucking perform like that when a fucking boat is sinking? And they
I
was still
mean,
going. Someone was like,
I'm-
"Let me leave." No, bro, I'm staying to the last. Fuck it, keep playing, Jimmy. Like he kept going. You know what I'm saying? How many people you know can do that?
The show must go on.
The show
Right,
must
yeah.
go on.
It's been an honor playing with you, gentlemen, this evening.
You know, I think if they changed the music in Titanic, you could make it a horror movie.
Yeah, you kind
I
of
might have
can.
to explore that.
Ooh,
Oh,
what
shit.
if they do like a spin-off of the Titanic to where the people that like, you know what I'm saying, where you're fighting zombies and shit on the Titanic. Now I'm thinking about some Call of Duty zombies and shit. But like the people that died in the Titanic, what if they try to you can like a spin-off or something to the movie or something? I think it'd be pretty dope and turn it into like a horror movie or some shit. To where the people kind of like what was that movie? Ghost Ship. Yeah,
Yeah.
remember Ghost Ship?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
shit.
that one actually. That's one of
Yeah.
the coolest openings.
Yeah.
Like
Those
that
shit was
fucking
pretty
thing
dope.
goes through and just fucking kills everybody.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Uh-oh. Sandstorm
Oh, shit.
got somebody.
I don't know what happened to Andrew. He just disappeared.
Maybe he's a magician. Oh, there you go.
He's gone. We
There you
lost him.
go.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's back.
Is
Oh,
it
shit.
really him, though?
shit.
Or is it an imposter?
I see you. Oh,
Nope.
no.
What is he?
Oh, no.
What is he? Are you doing that, Dave, or are you doing that?
He got the soundboard and the master board. And everything.
You're gonna have to take this thing from me.
Fucking Obi-Wan over here has the fucking power, so he's getting.
That,
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
I think that's my favorite one.
That's great. Yeah.
You gotta have a 50-cent one. You gotta.
If you can find a Cypress Hill one, that'd be really cool.
Oh my God! Insane the membrane.
Hits from the bong. I want to get high. Doctor
sure it's
Green
gonna
Thumb. Calling Dr. Green Thumb.
I'm I'm sure it's just going to be some popular thing, so it's probably
I
going
was
to be
telling Dave
insane.
earlier, we got to get the opening to Raining Blood.
Yeah.
Da-da-dum.
Well, I
Now,
did.
let me
It
ask-
just sounded
Let me,
dirty.
let me ask you a question, Dave. This one right here for you. I think we spoke about this before. How do y'all feel about who plays the Riddler in Batman? Like, I like Jim Carrey playing the Riddler in Batman.
It depends what the movie is.
Like, the
For
new
Batman
Batman is out
Forever-
now.
For Batman Forever, Jim Carrey was a good pick. For this one,
Yeah.
for the Matt Reeves one, Paul Dano was perfect.
Paul Dano was so good.
See, I haven't seen the new one. The new one.
I
that
haven't
just
seen
dropped.
it yet.
I haven't seen
haven't
it
either.
either.
It's
But
so good.
I guarantee
can't
he
say
knocked that shit out of
anything.
the park.
I can't say other than I can't say anything else other than it's fucking beautiful. It's so good.
Oh yeah.
The Riddler from Batman Forever was more like the TV show.
Yeah.
But if that's what you're going for,
Paul Gorshin. Yeah.
then
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're going for like, if you want to like add the realism like Matt Reeves did, make it more like the Zodiac killer, make it more like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta do something.
Yeah. Paul Dano literally delivered
Gotta
his
go
best
pull it up.
thing since fucking like There Will Be Blood.
I always remember
so
him
good.
from The Girl Next Door.
It's hard to
Girl
believe
Next
that he
Door.
was in romantic comedies.
Yeah.
Just he looks like he would just be playing crazy people all the time.
But he does it so well.
He just look like
I
he play
mean,
crazy
he's
people all the
just
time.
the crazy, tasty white guy.
So they be like, hey, we got a role for crazy people. You're it.
I don't know how I'd feel about that, but I guess if you're getting paid, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. Now, I will tell you something
Movies
about
and
Batman.
music.
Wait, before you go back, man, I hate Batman deep ass voice, man. I hate that shit, man. Why is his voice so fucking deep? I think y'all spoke about
Okay.
it on your last episode of your
Well,
podcast,
the new Batman.
and I was like, yo, I hate that shit.
Well, because I mean, Christian Bale, I think they went
Well,
a
no,
little.
the
I think he
new
went a little
Batman,
over the top with it.
That's what's best about it.
But I think like Michael
They're
Keaton
gonna
changed
check.
his voice, but it wasn't over the top like that.
Mm.
I think it sounded good, but I know what
So
you're
you-
saying. I know what you're saying.
Well, no, it was.
Yeah, so you saying the new one is not like that?
No, he actually uses like a very own voice. It's not like "God the rabbits."
Are you okay?
He's
Yeah,
dying.
it's like latest Batman or anything.
And I actually like Ben Affleck's voice, the
What?
whatever that was he used to change his voice a little bit. I thought that sounded cool. But I know what you're
Was
Oh,
saying.
the
Like,
voice
the
changer.
Christian Bale
Yeah, I thought
growl
Ben Affleck was fucking great.
Yeah, I think the Christian Bale growl was a little much, though. I see what you're
The
saying.
Christian,
Yeah. Boy, it's way too deep. Like, you can't even understand what he's saying. Like, huh?
Yeah, sorry. Everybody's internet connection is acting a little goofy.
Yeah, true. And we have tornadoes and shit out of nowhere. 1 minute it's cold, next minute it's hot. Then they say, hey, tornado on the way. What the fuck? It's crazy, man. That's my night.
The outside. Yep. And then there
Uh-oh.
were three.
The weather kicked him too. Oh no.
Everybody's getting kicked out.
Yeah.
Storm is a brewing.
A storm is a brewing. Everybody's getting kicked out.
What
So
side of town y'all on?
Yeah, we might clock out for the evening.
Oh no. Y'all in Oregon?
Maryland.
Barely. Barely.
So we might clock out for the evening, folks. But hey, fear not. Join us again next Wednesday night.
Yep. I appreciate you having me, Dave.
Yes, sir. We'll have to do this again. It's been a minute.
Chad, my
It's
brother.
nice finally putting a face with the name.
Right.
Absolutely. Check out Mastermind stuff.
Yes,
It's available on
sir.
YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And also, well, Chuck's not here, but check out Chuck's band, Bastard Sons of a Judas Goat,
Master Sons of a Judas.
and Andrew's band, Dream State Nightmare, You can check him out on Facebook and Instagram as well. For the video store, I'm Dave.
Chat.
Thank you for joining us. Good night.